Hi, Henrik Johnson here from bipolarquiz.net. The reason for making this short film is simply to put a face to the site, because I find that important. Tell you a little bit about my visions with this website. It might sound fancy with the word quiz and everything, but actually it's just a way of manipulating my way into the engine so that this message gets out to you and does some good. I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder myself. I'm categorized bipolar 2, ranging into the cyclothymic area, which means it's a good thing, because it means that I do not get as much depression as bipolar 2s and 1s do. But cyclothymic periods can actually destroy your life. I have gone undiagnosed, undetected for 10 years. The disease is like a drug, it's just as powerful as any synthetic drug out there. You're actually high on yourself, high on things around you, high on shiny things. You can't control it, you can't see the logic in financial situations. Once you're obsessed, you lose interest in everything around you. Your family, your children, your friends. Everything is about that one thing that you're obsessed with. And it can be anything from learning how to sail a yacht to being a sex addict. Can be painting. The problem is that you only get detected once it's too late. I only got discovered because I only discovered myself after losing everything I had, finding myself in a hole of debt financially that is impossible for me to ever get out of. Losing my family, which was a big blow. No jobs, no career. I've been through several jobs. I cannot hold on to a job, simply because once I get my periods, I lose focus. I use all my waking hours thinking about the things I'm obsessed by, and even dreaming about it. And I noticed, if only somebody, doesn't have to be a doctor, maybe myself, it's just somebody had asked me honestly the right questions at the right time, might have opened my eyes. You see, most bipolar patients do not recognize their illness until they discover it themselves. They cannot be told by a doctor you are bipolar. They cannot be told by a family member you are bipolar. Of course they can be told it, but they won't believe it, and it won't do any good. Not until it's too late to burn down, until they realize it themselves. Sit down, look at the questions. Hopefully you'll find that, yeah, some of it is true. Maybe I'm a bit of a party freak, or maybe I do spontaneous things now and then, and that's a part of being human. That has nothing to do with being bipolar. But if it's repeating itself, and the variations are very strong, then there's an indication, and you should probably see a professional and investigate it furthermore to see if there's something. I do not think that bipolar disorder is an illness itself. It's a condition. It's wiring in the brain that is as common as having blue or green or red eyes or whatever. But the problem with bipolar disorder is that it does not mix well with the current modern day society. You have all of these impressions, you have the internet, you have the TV, you have possibilities, you can take up loans as easy, you can take up a loan in 24 hours. It's so easy to lose control, and once you get those spontaneous bursts, you can literally destroy your economy within 24 hours. 200 years ago it wasn't that easy to destroy your life in that way. You might get manic, you might get obsessed, but you couldn't really ruin. It's easy, you can take up a loan in 24 hours. It's so easy to lose control, and once you get those spontaneous bursts, you can literally destroy your economy within 24 hours. 200 years ago it wasn't that easy to destroy a life in that way. You might get manic, you might get obsessed, but you couldn't really ruin your life the same way as you can today. So it's a condition that just gets worsened by the current way we live today, unfortunately. With regards to how I medicate myself, I'm not going to go into this, but I have been to the doctors before regarding depressive periods, and of course, as any good doctor, they prescribe SSRIs, antidepressants, and they work actually against the way they should if you have bipolar 2 or cyclothymia, because it will just upset the balance. It will not fix anything. It will just make the curve go like this instead. So instead of being high and low and high and low, you are high and low at the same time, and that, my friend, is a torment. Imagine being heavily obsessed and drugged up and deeply confused, sad and depressed at the same time. You cannot live that way. My only hope is that this site will help you and others to realize the seriousness of this disease and condition, and hopefully make a few, if just one person, if it can help just one person to find out about their condition before it is too late, as it is for me, then it's more than enough to make my day. Anyways, I just wanted to put a face on the site, and I hope you enjoy the site and find some useful information. I can warmly recommend the K. Jameson Redfield books. She has been an enormous support and inspiration for me, and it was actually her book, An Unquiet Mind, that made me realize and understand and acknowledge my disease. So I hope you enjoyed the site, and thank you for listening.